Yeah, fucking with something. A couple things came to my head recently. A couple different things. Phrases and attitudes and things of that nature. However, beliefs as compared to faith. What are your beliefs and what is your faith? There's a lot of different things. Dog. I'll have to cut this out right now because the dog's about to lose her shit. We're going to continue with this. Okie dokie. So we are going to explain, well, not we, I mean, when I say we, I mean me. Perhaps maybe someone's watching, perhaps they're not. I believe there's someone watching. I have faith that someone actually is interested in something that I have to say, but if not, those beliefs and faiths don't really equate to an absolute. All depends on you. So, start with belief. Definition of belief: a state or habit of mind in which trust or confidence is placed in some person or thing, i.e., her belief in God, a belief in democracy. I bought a table in the belief it was an antique, contrary to popular belief. Another example: something that is accepted, considered to be true, or held as an opinion, something believed, an individual's religious or political beliefs. Actually, a tangent or body of tenets held by a group, the beliefs of a Catholic Church. Number 3, conviction of the truth of some statement of reality of some being or phenomenon, especially when based in examining of evidence. A belief in the validity of scientific statements. And the definition. What's that guy doing? We're gonna be a while. Hey, keep it down. Shut the fuck up. A belief is simply that. It's a belief. You believe it to be. I mean, in this day and age, there's a lot of people believe that if they were born a man, and the chromosomes absolutely, are undeniable facts, but they believe they're a woman. Does it make it true? That be said, you can have the other end, which the general consensus, there's another one, we'll deal with that in a minute, that it's a very distinct possibility that both beliefs and faith are sort of synonymous, sort of like the same thing. But are they? Well, let's see the definition of faith. Faith, the essential meaning of faith, a strong belief in trust in someone or something. Example, his supporters have accepted his claims with blind, unquestioning faith. Our faith in government has been badly shaken by recent scandals. Another meaning. Belief in the existence of God. Strong religious feelings or belief. Examples: religious faith. Another one is nothing is more important to her than her faith in God. Another meaning. A system of religious beliefs. Religion. People of all faiths. The Christian, Jewish, Muslim faith. Now understand that a lot of people equate faith to your religious beliefs. Funny though, isn't it? Your faith to religious beliefs. You have faith in whomever, whatever, however, whatever it is you perceive it to be, your God or something like that. Faith. Sort of like an easy way to go, but faith is also you believe in something or someone. Once again, belief. It's a faith. You've given yourself to whatever you believe in, your faith is. However, the one thing with faith as compared to belief is faith has a lot of bit more conviction. There's a lot of things you can believe in, but there's also a lot of things that you believe in can be proven to be just what you believe. Also, there's a lot of people that want to make the case that, and they want to convince you that the faith that you have in something is unwarranted. Now, my attitude towards both. Even though they share a lot of the same conviction and things of that nature, I believe that faith has got more conviction. I believe it's a stronger interpretation. Belief is easily, you can always disbelieve something. You can always find a fact to make whatever it is you believe, no matter what it is, make whatever it is you believe a non-truth. Or simply maybe it's not just a non-truth, but it is in turn almost conflated with opinion. And opinions, as we know, as my Irish father used to tell me he did. He used to say, Sean, opinions, they're just like assholes. Everyone has one. And they all stink. You can put that shit right to a belief. You can also try to put that shit towards a faith. However, the thing with faith, it's a little bit more undying. It's harder. You can't just simply use facts and figures and whatever it is, whatever you believe are facts and figures. That's the whole problem. If someone has true conviction on their religious faith, it's very difficult to sway them. The belief of God, that a sole creator made everything. It worked for me. I have a different opinion on how the creation of everything happened and stuff like that as compared to others may interpret it. But I'd like to believe that there's a union between evolution and, the Garden of Eden and things of that nature, and the heavens in the world and the universe and everything being created as compared. But that's a video in and of itself. Maybe someday. Hey, you let me know in the comments. You want to hear my logic on the whole thing? I'll give it to you. But however, like I say, more conviction with faith. Definitely harder to push somebody off of their pedestal if they have a firm belief in their faith. Which is sort of funny. Once again, there it goes. A belief in your faith. There's also, you can have faith in your beliefs. Yeah, it's getting a little goofy. It's going back and forth. Because like I say, these two things have been conflated, compared. There's a consensus that they're almost the same thing. I can't tell you whichever. However, the one thing I do know is if you found yourself in a bit of a situation, whatever that situation is, perhaps you ended up, I don't know, lost in a jungle somewhere, all right? Or you found yourself, I did a video a while back, it was called Hope versus Despair, and you found yourself, paddling like a motherfucker because you're in a boat and you're headed towards the fucking edge of a goddamn waterfall and you got no fucking clue. All right? Well, at that point in time, despair, like, I tried to explain, despair, giving up, fuck it, ain't gonna work, man, get the fuck out of here with that shit. But if you have a belief in yourself, that means you got a fighting chance. And you move, you paddle like a motherfucker, you do whatever, you fucking, whatever it might be. And then if it seems that's not working, then you turn that fucking boat around and you go face first down whatever the fuck it is, and you chalk that fucking problem up as a bit of an adventure. Because you have a better chance if you believe in yourself and you face your fucking fears head on. Okay? Now, if you have that same situation and you have faith in something, maybe a higher power, maybe you're, God damn it, dog, shut the fuck up! Good. If you have faith in something, like yourself, you are going to stand a much better chance. Only because you have faith. Now, neither of these things are... Good girl. I'm just trying to make some little video thing over here. This is Annie, she's a good girl. But sometimes she says hello to everybody. Oh, she's a good girl. Now, once again, is that faith real? It is to you. And if you have the convictions behind it, and you fucking immortalize it, and you fucking hold it right here, and you hold it right here, you don't need hope. You have faith. Hope is good too. Well, like I said about hope, you can hope in one hand and shit in the other and see which one fills up first. But if you have faith, you just know it to be true. It's going to be. Does that guarantee it? Yeah. It's one of the things that are typically is followed up with that is the term. When you'll hear atheists and shit like that say a contradiction to it. God helps those who help themselves. And the contradiction is that if you have to help yourself, what do you need God for? Well, you know what? Sometimes you can do whatever you want. And if you don't have the faith in yourself, you're going to give up. You're going to give up because you think that God abandoned you. You're going to think that whatever you have faith in has left you there. And you're just going to stop. Once again, welcome to despair. Now, if you have a belief, that's okay. Because I'll be a motherfucker if I don't believe in myself. That's a motherfucking fact. Now, even though I can believe all motherfucking day, it ain't gonna make it true. I don't care what it is you believe. No, I do. As long as you believe in yourself, and if you don't, what am I supposed to do? But I believe in myself. I believe in what I'm doing. I believe that with every fucking fiber of my body and every breath in my body. I have faith that by hard work, determination, and intelligent hard work and determination, and deliberate execution of whatever it is I believe to be the best course of action, in faith that that course of action is the proper way to go, and other than doing what it is that I've already planned out and everything else like that. But I'm going to be alright. I'm going to be the best I can be at doing whatever it is that's the best for me. And by being the best for me and making the best of me for anything else, I in turn make everything better for everything. Now don't get me wrong. There are certain situations and people and things of that nature that from time to time they need a little bit of go fuck yourself. And that's not a belief, that's not a faith, that's a fact. Everybody sucks, including me. We all have our moments. But I believe that I figured out how to mitigate my moments and keep them to a minimum. And I only pull out my fucking switchblade to fucking lacerate someone's liver after they've decided that that's the course of action. Now there are times to be reactionary, and then there are times to be proactionary. Where more times than not, I like to see, however, when I'm dealing with a situation, I like to enter it and get into it with open eyes and an open mind. I know you heard that stupid shit. You know? You got 2 eyes and 2 ears, but only 1 mouth. However, these take in information, these give information. Right here. This is where it all comes from. It's called, communicating with someone. And a lot of times some people communicate things, maybe their communication skills aren't all that great. And they open that fucking yap underneath their fucking nose a little much. Well then, you know what? They've made a decision. Perhaps they don't even open their yap and they fucking give you this type of, body language. Go fuck yourself, and you have to take that into consideration. However, getting a little off subject here. But if that be the case, you believe that you gotta fucking open your fucking mouth, well guess what? It's not really a belief. The person made a decision that made you want to fucking open your mouth. Open your fucking mouth. You don't have to tell everybody to fuck themselves. Hit them with some type of fact. Hit them with the fact that you're supposed to be here at this time and everything else and whatever it is they think. But have faith that there'll be a decent outcome. Good, bad, or indifferent, there's always an outcome. You don't need faith for that. That's an inalienable fact. However, for yourself and for your everyday living and your attitude towards just your existence, and if you're going to make any progress in whatever situation it is extremely necessary for you to believe in yourself and have faith in your beliefs. You know what I'm saying? Faith is going to win out. Beliefs are there. You have to believe. You have to believe to have faith. And that, my friend, you can believe that. Have faith.
I'll be back.